working on here today?
Right here.
This is a long time coming. Wait. Long time coming. Super happy client here.
Long time coming or a long time not talking to me? You've not filmed me lately.
You haven't been here, dude.
You're upset.
You're like never here.
Why?
I don't know. You tell me.
Where am I?
All right, back to the RS3.
All right, so guys, what we have here is a stock turbo off of Audi RS3, which is fine. You know, capable of probably like 550 wheel on 85 port injection, 925cc injectors, intercooler, downpipe, catback, intake, inlet. What we have now is customer requesting more. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade him to the Turbo Engineer turbos. This is the turbo that you guys saw that I put on the red car that I built. That car is currently still at United Motorsports. I had my buddy James over at Cast Performance weld up a crazy 6-inch core aluminum front mount, his custom design there. We overflowed the aftermarket APR cooler, which is on this car. So that's getting custom tuned by So what we're going to do is we're going to, both cars have the same turbo kit. And one is being pro tuned by United Motorsports, and this car is just getting a flash for the turbo that has already been developed from Unitronic.
Right.
So it'll be a Unitronic tune that already has the TTE turbo like tune in development. So it'll just be a flash, and we'll put it on the dyno, log it, send it to them, and see how they like it. So I mean, I feel like we're gonna get a little bit more power out of the custom tune with
Right.
But we'll compare the two, and then I have you know, we're at 450. We're at 450 wheel stock before we did this. I'm sorry, not stock. We're at 450 wheel with a intercooler, intake, downpipe, stock turbo. We're at 450, 450 or 460 wheel, pump gas, no ethanol, and we're gonna see what this turbo can make on just pump gas, no ethanol.
Yeah. And this is the TTE700.
This is the 700.
So they also have what, the 777?
They have the 777. They have the 800. But really, until you build the motor, you should probably just do this.
Right, stick to the 700.
Until you build the motor. Now, what did that guy make with the other black RS3 that came on the dyno that was running the 777? Did he make 623 or something?
He was low sixes.
He was low sixes, stock motor.
Yep, stock motor.
DS1 tune. So basically, we're gonna put this in. We're gonna button it up tonight. I'll have a cold start for you guys later tonight or tomorrow morning. Yep. And yeah, we'll get it on the dyno. We'll tune it with Unitronic, and we'll see what it makes.
Cool.
And then we should have the red car back from James over at Cass when he's done making the intercooler, and then we'll get that on the dyno and see what that makes with United Motorsports' Pro Tune.
Sweet.
So we'll see what we could do with these Dazas over the next couple weeks, and see what we can max out. You know,
awesome.
Hopefully I'm hoping around 600 wheel and pump, but we'll see.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Spinning. Yes, sir.
Meanwhile.
All right, Fudge.
Dude, that was aggressive.
Well, that was
I don't think the people didn't see it, but you were breathing heavy right there.
I know. I had to get ready for you. You know. Yeah. What are we doing? We're back on the M3.
Yeah, we're concluding our saga of stuff. You weren't around for any of the Vano stuff because you were weeding stickers, so that's all done.
Rally prep.
Yeah, rally prep. So what we're doing now,
Fudge?
Yes.
Where'd the whole other half of the car go?
Weight reduction.
Oh.
I figured I just put 2 sticks across and then put the wheel on the stick.
And just drag the wheels.
Yeah, and just, and, you know, drift easy. No. So E36s and E46s are known for cracking the rear chassis, and I'll explain that. Your subframe is mounted, so you got two studs, and then it bolts up to the top here.
Yeah.
So what happens is sometimes you develop micro cracks along this whole chassis.
Okay.
And then what'll happen is you're driving the car, and then like you'll hit a bump, and it feels like the rear end's just all over the place. The car's not solid. It doesn't feel like it's supposed to feel. So that's one. Either your suspension's completely worn out, which isn't. I mean, these cars are old now, so that's always something to get looked at. But most of the time, it's because of the crack.
Yep.
This car here, we know it's a clean car, so luckily it didn't have any of the issues.
Right.
We've seen them before where this crack has almost went all the way up to here. So this one has been completely cleaned and ground down, so this plate is ready to weld on. This plate's ready to weld on, and then we just do the same for these four.
Yeah.
We weld them all up. We got some polyurethane bushings to go in the subframe, some differential bushings, because now's the time to do it while everything's out and everything's accessible. Not a bad time to do your fuel pump too, if you're in there. But we're doing all that, and then we'll get her back up and then send her out for alignment, and she's ready for the long haul, dude.
Cool.
This thing's seen a lot of work for, it's not even for issues that the car had, but just as preventive maintenance for the car. And
Right.
these cars are doing nothing but gaining value right now, so this just does nothing but bring it up.
Sweet.
So
Thanks, Fudge.
anytime.
One eternity later.
Hey, Nick. Nick, Martin's being loud as hell, bro. Is the turbo in?
Yeah.
Can I see what you're doing down there?
So there's this bracket that goes across the studs that
Okay.
puts pressure evenly on the exhaust manifold for the
Yeah.
turbo. We're just getting that on, and then we're gonna button up the downpipe. The new turbo's in.
really see
We
it.
got an upgraded wastegate line installed.
So is this an external wastegate now?
No, this is still internal.
Internal?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
Meanwhile.
Fudge, what do we got here?
We got a G80, baby.
Sheesh. Fresh off the lot?
So this is Dravit Gray. So if you get real close to the paint, look at that flake, dude.
Woo!
Look at that right there.
You could see
That's
it.
crazy.
Look at those seats, Fudge.
Yeah,
This is a spec.
man.
X-Drive too.
Beautiful. If it were me personally, I would take the X-Drive badge off, but
Yeah. You don't need that. This thing looks great. Carbon exterior package too? What's that, Fudge?
only the best. When you question, is it Audi better or BMW better? The manufacturer answers it for you.
Better BMW. Tell him, Fudge.
And he opted for the blue brakes and not the red.
Oh, see, we got the carbon pack.
Yep.
That's fire.
Mirror caps. He just needs the grills.
Yep. The ones that Told Bay put on.
Yeah. Those were not fun.
No?
No.
He's got the laser light too.
I think
Sheesh.
they all come with those.
It's an option. Look at the seats, Fudge. Oh, he's got the new screen. We gotta get the key. This is a 23.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yes, sir. This is a 23 with the updated screen. We're gonna check. Oh my God,
that,
Fudge.
Tyler.
Look at this interior, bro. Let's check the
Look
screen
at that
out.
screen.
Dude.
Look at that, bro. Sheesh. Might have to get one of these. Look at that. That's hot.
Fudge is so excited right
That's
now.
hot, bro.
Alright, Fudge.
So we're trying again. How many interruptions do you think
this
this
is take
time?
number 2. We're
many-
back on the
how many
we're back on the
interruptions?
we're back on the M3.
All right. So, as we were talking about, rear subframe's out of the car.
Yep.
We're welding the reinforcement plates in, as you can see.
Wow.
Nice, beautiful welds. Okay. So, at the same time, it's a good time to change out your subframe bushings for either if you wanted to keep OEM bushings or upgrade them to a polyurethane, which is what we're doing here. So what we have here is the Power Flex kit. Polyurethane upper, polyurethane lower with the sleeve in the center. This is your stock bushing.
Yep.
So you can see it's a little bit more flimsy. There's not as much rubber. This kind of fills in the gaps.
Right.
So this will sandwich in here, which if you look in the front's already done. Yep.
Fire.
So what it does is it's a less movement in the whole frame, a little bit more stiffening when you're going around turns or, you know, just driving the car like an animal.
Cool.
So now would be the time to do it. We're also going to be doing differential bushing. So it's these two here, and then there's one on the side. This is the time to do everything because the subframe's down, easy access, not much more labor. So if you're going to plan on doing it, do it all at once.
Cool.
All right?
Thanks, Fudge. Here we go. Nick, the new turbo's in. New turbo's in. Give me a start, Nick. Sounds so good, dude.
Tyler, what do you think?
Sounds so good. Burning off that fresh turbo.
So what's nice is this turbo comes with a whole heat shield built into the turbo, which is really nice how they do that.
You ready for the dyno, Nick?
We're gonna put the intake on for now. Tomorrow we're gonna get some pieces that we need to fab up to have the 4-inch inlet meet the 4-inch inlet from APR meet with the AWE intake.
Yep.
We're gonna got a couple pieces that we need to fab up for that, and then once that's together tomorrow, we can still mock it up today, go on the dyno and tune it, and then we need to, I believe I forgot to install, we're gonna do this.
Oh, yeah.
So Unitronic has, there used to be a brand, East Coast Euro, so
Yep.
EC.
The video when we did it on my TTRS.
Yeah, so basically they didn't go out of business, they just stopped making that part in general. So what we have here is, you know, everyone knew how good it was, so basically Unitronic just came out with their own.
Yep.
So we're gonna be installing that for him.
Nice dog bone
This
mount.
will improve, you know, 0 to 60 times.
Shifting.
Launch, shifting.
All that, yeah.
It's gonna feel way different. So we'll install that for him.
Sweet.
And this is the race version.
Awesome.
So both are poly, but there's a race and there's a street. This is the race. So we'll install that for him.
Awesome.
The turbo blankets from TTE tend to do this.
Sheesh.
Jeez. That's a good way to burn up $10,000.
Is that the break-in smoke?
That's just the break-in.
Mm.
Damn.
This boy dropped his...
Hey, Nick. Nick, how'd it feel?
Yo, it's quick.
It's fast?
Yeah, we're gonna get it on the dyno. I mean, so it's definitely over. I mean, that's Justin. It's definitely over 400.
How'd it feel, Fudge?
It's definitely over 4.
460.
2 hours later.
Nick? RS3's on the dyno. And the dyno's broken. Wow, wow.
Center me.
Yeah, I got you. How do we do, Nick?
$562.
562, guys. How do you feel about that, Nick? That's on 93, right?
That's probably tapped out for pump gas.
Yeah. Yo, the pops sound good, dude.
Okay.
Oh man, car sounds really good. All right, my dad's living his childhood dream right now.
Bruce going back to the high school days.
Back in
with
high
this
school
one.
days.
Clutch all the way down. Listen, down.
Woo! That sounds real nice. Oh yeah. Oh! Oh! You like that, Jared?
That's dirty. That's
You
so
like that?
dirty.
The next day.
Yeah. It does the flash, Nick. It does the flash.
You like it?
Yeah, looks good.
Derek's gonna wash it.
ACI wraps.
for lunch today? How about a full-on grinder?
Yeah, dude, that dog bone mount's crazy,
Dog
huh?
now is a huge difference. The shifts are night and day. Literally, I mean, you feel it. You feel it. You know that it's not. The transmission's solid. It's not moving at all.
Right.
Let's open her up a little. You know, see what she does. Ready?
Yep.
What do you think?
Oh!
Tyler. If
Wow,
we have, like,
dude.
560
Top
wheel,
end, yeah,
it-
top
it
end,
just
it's
keeps
really
rolling,
keeps
right?
pulling, dude.
I think he's gonna
So,
be super happy.
here's the differences that I noticed, like with my TTRS. Mine off the line is really very quick. Very
and that's
quick.
what this is not, but as
Right.
soon as this gets to 3,500 or 4, it's
It pulls.
It's a train.
And so mine top end, like when I get past like 115, 120, starts to die out.
We got
This
Nancy in front of us.
this
now.
keeps pulling.
Ready? It's an animal right now.
Yo, I think we need to get these for our cars.
We need to get the turbo, right?
Holy
Should we get the viewers a flyby, like a little
Yeah,
outside
we'll do
video?
a little flyby.
right.
We'll go down to our spot, our location, and do a little flyby.
All right.
sounds awesome.
Like it?